Good afternoon, guys. This is Ms. Laurie and Dr. Yarbrough here, and we're here to discuss boundaries and how to protect yourself if you feel your boundaries or your personal space has been invaded. All right, so we just called on 3 volunteers to stand inside some hula hoops. The hula hoops will represent our boundaries. The hula hoops represent our boundaries, your bubble, right? If people get too close to you, think about the things that you would do if they got too close to you or invaded your personal space.
What if I came over here and I didn't ask your permission and I just stepped in? What could you do so that you could get me out of your personal?
Dr. Yarbrough was asking her what would she do to get her out of her personal space if she felt that she was uncomfortable for a moment.
What would you do? Until you get my space? Okay, I wouldn't.
But you didn't do anything. You're still standing
I
there.
wouldn't push the person, but yes, I would say, please get out of my space. Okay.
So use your voice.
Yeah, use your voice. Now, do you say a stranger approaches you and gets in your personal space? Do you have to be polite? No. You can scream. You can say, "Get out of my space! Get away from me!" Okay? That's perfectly acceptable. And you need to do that because what? There are people out there who will approach you and hurt you. So you have to be proactive. Now, generally, we as Americans don't like anybody to come closer than that. It's the first thing you do. If I step in, what do? Yes. Now, if that doesn't work, what can you do? What's the next thing you can do to stop me from getting too close? Well, do you have to stay here?
Now you have control of your own bubble.
You can just
Right?
move out of the space. If the person won't move, you can move out of the space.
Move the person.
Well, you want to avoid contact
And confrontation as
and
well.
confrontation if possible. You don't want anybody to get that close to you. Okay? So, if you can't get them to move, then what
You can move. So try it again. She get close to you. She invading your personal space. You can move out. Very good.
Very good.
Good job. So the first example we use is using her voice. She has to use her voice and tell her to get out of her space. The second example we use is him stepping back, right? Whenever she stepped in his personal space, he stepped back, right? Because he felt uncomfortable, right? So you have an option to do that. You don't have to stand there and be uncomfortable. All right, what is something else you can do?
Snitch.
Got any ideas?
You can yell or tell. You can tell a trusted adult. I think this friend right here, what did you say? You said it, right? You okay? Okay, he says you can snitch. That means to tell on somebody. To tell them, hey, please, Miss Laurie, Miss Dr. Yarbrough is in my personal space.
Now, it doesn't matter whether it is a teacher or a coach or anybody, or a neighbor or a relative. You don't have people invading your personal space. And it is all right to tell. That's what you should do. Your parent's job is to protect you. You're all important. And that is your parent's job to protect you. But they can't do that if you do not tell when somebody invades your space. Now, this is physical. If somebody invades, somebody over here said you can block them.
Block.
Yeah.
On social media, yes. If someone did try to friend you or ask you personal information about yourself, what could you do? You can simply block them, right? You can call 911. What else? I didn't hear you. You can report them. Good job. You can do all those things.
But if somebody asks you personal information, information online, do you give them that information? No.
No personal information out online,
Don't give
right?
them don't tell them where you go to school.
If you want to.
Why? Because they could look out for you. Don't tell them what you look like. Don't tell them where you live. Don't give them your phone number.
Put your computer
Don't
down.
give them your social security number or student ID. That is all protected information. And you have to take steps online so that you don't give that. Reporting is good, and that should be done, but first, don't give them the information, okay? Because people are looking to exploit you and take advantage of you.
All right. Go ahead and give your volunteers a hand, guys. Give them a hand. Thank you, guys, for participating. What's your name? Cadence. We have something for you.
I've got some for everybody. I didn't take
Okay.
the scissors, so I'm gonna have to bite it open.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we have something for everybody as well. Thank you. So who can recap about what we learned today? The brief lesson, the mini lesson, what we did about boundaries and personal space. Who can give us a short version about what we learned, about what we went over? I want you to raise your hand so you can be acknowledged and I can call on you instead of yelling out. Yes, sir, in the back. Never get anyone in circles, right? Good job. Anyone else? Yes, sir. Tell an adult. Very good. Tell a trusted adult. If you felt your privacy was being invaded, if you felt uncomfortable about something or someone, good. And what else? One more thing. One more thing. Any more volunteers? Then go ahead and have a seat. Any more volunteers? Okay, also use your voice, right? Use your voice, and also you can step back. If somebody was in your personal space and they got too close to you, you can say, excuse me, right? Or you can move back yourself. So you can use your physical, yourself, or you can use your own personal voice. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Thank you guys for your time and participation. I really appreciate your help and your participation in this manner. Thank you.